His advice is that you don't need to be the best. You just have to show up and keep showing up. Dapat kinegosyo mo yung buhay mo. Every once in a while, I know it's comfortable, pero dapat every once in a while, magtatanong ka na parang, ito na ba yun? Ba't kaya hindi ko subukan? Bakit hindi? Kumbaga, pag pinasok mo na yung freelancing world, nandito ka na sa VA world, andito ka na. You're not supposed to be faking it. Do it for free if you have to, just to build your portfolio. And then once you have your portfolio, at feeling mo good enough na yun for a client, start looking. Hey guys, this is Trent Lee, and I'm your host, Jack. And this is the third episode of Escape the 9 to 5. And yeah, welcome back. And today we will be reading a stories, plural, and we will be providing helpful tips and a whole lot of encouragement for anyone dreaming of working from home. So, una nating story is from call center to client calls. Yan. So, pag-usapan natin si Mark. Follow Trentley on Instagram. He spent 6 years in the BPO world. Mark ang pangalan niya, Mark. So 6 years in the BPO world, night shifts, shifting schedules, and all that pressure for not so great pay. But he didn't want to just walk away. On his rest days, he started learning, picking up the basics of graphic design and social media management. Diba? Sabi ko nga sa inyo, ang number one na dapat yung gawin is to upskill. And if you think you're already good at what you're doing, there are probably a lot of things that you could study and be good at as well. He joined freelancing communities, asked a ton of questions, and slowly started building his online profile. It wasn't easy because for 4 months, it was nothing but silence and rejections, which again, like I told you, is completely normal when you're trying to venture from your corporate jobs into the freelancing world. Until finally, someone gave him a shot. Today, he works during the day, gets a full night's sleep, and just got his first passport because now he can actually afford to see the world. Sipi ba yun? Alam mo, nagsimula ka na 9 to 5 na feeling mo parang, ito na yun. Ito na yung end for me. This is what I'll be doing for the rest of my life. Tapos ngayon, diba? Congrats, Mark. Good for you, man. Good for you. I get it. Ngayon, ako at 29 years old ngayon na din ako nalabas ng bansa. So I get it. His advice is that you don't need to be the best. You just have to show up and keep showing up. Nice, diba? Very simple. Let's jump to the next story. The public school teacher turned online executive assistant. Ella, the writer, was a public school teacher for 10 years. She loved teaching, but hated the burnout, the paperwork, and the underappreciation. I don't know if it's from the students or from the faculty or from the school itself, but the underappreciation is one of the things that she hated. She stumbled upon a YouTube video about virtual assistants and thought, why not? Ba't hindi? Diba tama? Dapat kinegosyo mo yung buhay mo. Every once in a while, I know it's comfortable. I know it pays the bills. I know it's what you're good at, what you're comfortable doing. Pero dapat every once in a while, magtatanong ka na parang, ito na ba yun? Ba't kaya hindi ko subukan? Bakit hindi? Alam mo yun, bakit hindi? At first, she was overwhelmed because there were too many tools, too much jargon, which is normal. Kasi syempre kung galing ka sa school, you're usually just in front of your students. And the mga naririnig mo siguro mga jargon is yung mga jargon ng mga bata. But then if you move into the freelancing world, you start to hear terms from your clients and different executives all over the world. Nakaka-pressure. So yun, sabi niya, she focused on one thing, becoming great at being an executive assistant. She practiced managing calendars, organizing inboxes, writing clear messages, and she offered her services for free to a family or a friend just to build confidence. Yung nga sinasabi namin na parang if it helps your portfolio and if it's gonna make you look the part, do it. Kasi gone are the days where we just fake it till we make it. Kasi andito na tayo eh. Kumbaga, pag pinasok mo na yung freelancing world, andito ka na sa VA world, andito ka na. You're not supposed to be faking it. Do it for free if you have to, just to build your portfolio. And then once you have your portfolio, at feeling mo good enough na yun for a client, start looking. That one free gig turned into referrals. Like I said, dun sa mga dati natin episodes, snowball effect yan, domino effect yan. And soon, she had her first paying client. Now she works from her dining table sets her own hours, and has time to homeschool her own kids. Aw, that's nice. That's nice. We've interviewed Karen in the past, and she has been open about her life as a working mom and how it's like focusing on the kids while working. Trying to focus on the kids while working. And I think kung ganun yung itsura ng life mo ngayon, I think becoming a VA would help you a lot. So, yeah, don't give up. And keep building your portfolio and keep working on your skills. Do you want to apply for online jobs but don't know where to start? We can help you. Join our VA talent pool and get connected with real clients looking for skilled Filipino virtual assistants. Whether you're experienced or just starting out, there's a place for you. Apply now and take the first step to our online career here at Trentley.com. Visit our website for job postings. Now back to our video. Our last story for today is laid off, then leveled up. So na-lay off itong sender. Rhea. Her name is Rhea. She was laid off during the pandemic and she felt hopeless, like most of us do. Kasi nga, ang dami nga naman na-lay off ng pandemic. Ang dami rin nawala ng work and ang daming nag-struggle. Meron pa, alam ko nga, di ba meron mga tumira sa office for like 2 to 3 months. Tapos, after nun, off naman sa bahay naman sila. Tapos, ibang batch naman yung mag-work sa office, titira sa office. Sila nun. But instead of giving up, she got resourceful. She turned to Reddit, which is where we got her story, and learned how to build an Upwork profile. She offered simple admin services and accepted low-paying gigs just to build reviews. 1 year later, she has 3 stable clients and earns enough to support her family, while never leaving her house in Laguna. Her mindset? Results speak louder than degrees, which is very true, and I wish a lot of us learned sooner, especially myself. So, katulad ng discuss namin ni Reg sa isang video, ang course namin pareho is Mass Comm. Which nagagamit naman namin yun, pero kasi when we started our corporate jobs, hindi naman namin nagamit most of the stuff that we learned in college. But yeah, we're happy na nahanap namin tong niche namin. Tulad nga nasabi ko sa inyo, look for your niche and work on your skills, and someday you'll find a client or a job that would suit your specific skill set. And yeah, if you like these kinds of videos or podcasty stuff, leave a comment, like the video, of course, and subscribe. And yeah, this has been Escape the 9 to 5. This has been Trentley. I'm your host, Jack, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.